You know, it's just like, well, if it, she was told she needed to spend $300 or 300 PV in Young Living in order to succeed. Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and today I'm going to cover one of the comments that I got on my YouTube videos, and let's get right into it. Alright, so she said, I quit the business about a month ago. I have 2 people in downline, so not too much to lose. I couldn't keep up. I was put into multiple Facebook groups, Voxer, and Zoom. I get it, you gotta work at it, but I started to break off when our team was being told if we wanted to succeed, we needed to spend 300 PV per month, which PV is point value and it's roughly dollar per value with the company I'm with, but it's something similar with Young Living as well. She goes on to say, I started to realize quickly that was just sweet words to get more money in my uplines pockets. I love essential oils and will still order on occasion, but I feel a weight lifted off not feeling pressured into purchasing a 300 PV a month is amazing. My leaders aren't extremely pushy at all, but it wasn't mentioned a lot. Basically, the more money you invest, the more successful you'd be, and that was simply not true. She says, I would tell everyone no, or maybe now, to just become a wholesale member to get the discount, and don't sign up under someone you know so you don't feel pressured. That's, we'll get into that. I wasn't that fair in, she says, I wasn't that far in, so leaving was easy, but I had a friend that wanted out and she was pressured to stay. Whoa, okay. So I did respond back to her, and then I'm going to kind of tackle a couple of her points here. So I responded back to her and I said, thank you for sharing your experience with YL, or Young Living. 300 PV seems a little high. The highest I've heard my mentors in doTERRA say is 100 PV, or point value, since it simplifies the power of 3 bonuses, which I've done some videos on, so you can kind of search for that phrase as well as my name. And then I go on to say, but anything 200 PV or more is by choice, and usually for some free oils as a part of a 200 point special, and that's with doTERRA, not Young Living, so I get that, but I'm just kind of giving an example. And I said, sounds like you had a very mature outlook on what happened, and I appreciate your insight. And that was the end. Alright, so I want to go back to one of the points that she had made with regards to the more you invest, the more likely you to succeed, with somebody that told her that. And I found that there's 5 things that determine your success within a network marketing company. It's your skills, it's your goals, your effort, the quantity and quality of your network, as well as your lead generation system. And so how well you are, or how developed you are in each one of those areas, will greatly determine your financial success within a network marketing company as a distributor or wellness advocate with my company. And those are very important to keep in mind. And when you add that on top of reviewing the income disclosure statement, as well as the compensation plan, as well as finding somebody you know, like, and trust, and top of the products and the company, you see that there's a lot of things that you kind of have to keep in mind, either with yourself or either with the person, product, and company. And there's a lot of research that should be done on the front end before you even sign anything, and making sure that you feel comfortable, not pressured, is the key, whether that be for a product or a business opportunity. And I get a decent amount of messages or emails, messages in my Instagram or emails talking about, hey, you know, my enroller's not supporting me, or hey, you know, I don't have a good relationship with them, or hey, I do have a good relationship, but I'm still not getting that support, I'm still not getting that education. And I let them know that, I mean, that's why I create videos like I do, is so you know that there's tons of resources out there available for you. It's like, are you looking for somebody to train you or hold you accountable? Because that was really supposed to be done on the front end through the discernment that you're supposed to have when choosing your enroller and your sponsor. But also, if you've already made that decision, then you have to grow where you've been planted. And so that's if you still want to do the business, but maybe you're not getting the support. This individual basically was told, hey, 300 PV or point value, that seems a little high, and she decided to get out because of that. And another point that she made, and she basically said, don't sign up under somebody you know so you don't feel pressured. I mean, you can feel pressured under anyone. I mean, that's not just somebody you know. It really comes down to their level of sales and marketing training, as well as their conflict resolution skills, communication skills. And if they're really focused on traditional network marketing, which is leading with the business opportunity, recruiting and selling, versus leading with powerful products, teaching and sharing, which is what I'm a a part of, what I teach, and what my company is more about. Obviously, the individual is going to be different in each one of those cases. The team may be different, but the company, you know, if it's more traditional because it's been around longer, then they are going to sway more towards that, you know, that realm. There is exceptions to every rule, obviously. But anyways, that is an interesting story because I appreciate her just reaching out. I appreciate her just being that transparent and honest about her experience and that it wasn't a good fit. And that is a recommendation I do give people too. Just start off as a wholesale customer, and if you want to do the business part-time or full-time in the future, then there's a process. You become a product of the product as a wholesale customer. Then if you want to do the business, then the next goal is to earn your products for free by upgrading your account to a distributor or wellness advocate would be in my company as the example. And then you want to earn part-time income, full-time income, and then eventually maybe beyond full-time income. But it's a process that happens, and it happens over time, not overnight, for the vast majority of people. And they have to keep in mind all of the factors that I mentioned previously with skills, goals, effort, quantity and quality of your network, your lead generation system, liking and trusting the person, the product, the company, on top of understanding the income disclosure statement and the compensation plan, and asking a lot of questions and making sure that they get answered with the person that you do eventually go with. You're like, dang, Lance, if it's that complicated, then I don't want to do it. You know, it's just like, well, that's why we do research, so we can make an educated decision. That's the whole point of everything. And the better you choose on the front end, the more smooth it can go after you decide to either become a super user, a wholesale customer that just likes the products, or if you just want to do the business in different capacities in the future. Well, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click the like button if you did, share this video with somebody that would benefit from it, and most importantly, check out the links in the description below so you can continue to get your learn on, and I'll see you in the next video.